gets underway. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Unleashes the stiff arm. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They'll give it to the running back. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
6th play of the drive coming up. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they get him down after the completion.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Looks right for a quick completion. Touchdown, Florida. This quarterback on fire today. And now to try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He makes the grab. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Well, move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense. And this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle made after just a short game. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. And he'll set up to throw. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. At the 10 now. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
Suddenly off the interception, it's 1st and goal for this offense. Gives it to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
14, Tennessee, 0.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchdown. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The back's got it on the pitch. He shreds the tackle. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And at first down, they go right back to him. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Florida 14, Tennessee 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Testing the right side here. Everyone moves the ball across the 40.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Now here's the toss play. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening that. Spot the ball at the 22.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
And the balls come to the line in the hurry-up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
And they'll get him down that time.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. This one is incomplete right in the back corner of the end zone.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
So 8 plays into this drive now. It's 3rd and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's brought down, a sack by the defense coming up big on this 4th down play.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. It looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Looking downfield, it's Sims. Short connection to the tight end here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the mark.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Third down play for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he's brought down just short of the mark on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Florida.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Brought down for a loss after the completion, not what they were looking for.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him, you'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
Pressure is coming. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. They'll run the option. He's found some room with the 45. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line. The Vols will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll run it from the gun. Breaking free at the 35. Finally brought down at the 8-yard line. A huge play, and suddenly they're in great scoring position. 1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. 1st and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. They'll have to hurry now, 2nd down with the clock ticking. They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. This is a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Field it in the end zone. He's going to bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Gets rid of it on the move. Good throw, complete to the tight end. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Toss play to the outside. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Gators have 1st and 10 here. Looking downfield, it's Sims. Receiver makes the grab.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida. So the offense blinking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Just time enough for one more play in the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And it's incomplete. Tried for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Gators will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's going to pull it down and run. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. The Volunteers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the run here, lets it go. Goes to his right side there for the completion. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's hit just before the throw, and it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this third quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a fourth down. You look at that scoreboard, you almost start to wonder, should I go for this?
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown. Balls. Still plenty of life left.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. The Gators offense retakes the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They'll run it here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Breaks loose at the 40. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
Hand off to the right side. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Looking to pass. It's Sims. He'll take a deep shot here. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. A new set of downs after that completion.
Yeah, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pass here on second down. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
And everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off to scramble.
Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Florida offense retakes the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense is short of the first down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He goes nowhere in third and short. You don't think he got it. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on fourth down and one, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Gators pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Looking to throw. It's Sims. QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Any team that likes to run the toss and can do it successfully means they can win the battle on the edges. When you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner, they got it done there for a very nice game.
The Gators are in the red zone. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. The Gators will crank up the tempo. Touchdown, Gators. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They look to throw it here on second down. He's going to take off. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. They'll try a pass here. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Down one possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Throws it to the right. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Now they run a draw play. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He pulls it in for a big gain. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
Loss of 8. Brings up third down.
Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so maybe they'll have to run a couple plays here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on their ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
They'll work the clock here with the running game. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now it's third and short at 22. They expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. He missed it. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. It comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? The pass rush closing in. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. They'll try the option play here. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? That ball winds up out of bounds. They'll lose a couple on the play, but keep possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Caught quickly. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And looking to throw now on first down. He lets it go on the move. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw, catch made. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He'll throw it now. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. The Vols looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
And just like that, Chris, we got a touchdown here, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead. Unbelievable to watch this quarterback and this offense work.
And now the decision is to go for 2 and win it right here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's got it for the 2-pointer. What a gamble. What execution. They now lead by 1 here late in the game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. To throw, it's Sims. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
By the receiver. Runs out of bounds at the 44. That's a
Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's hit as he throws it. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year.